Okay, so I haven't tried this at all. I've had this for like a week now, and I've been so tempted to try it, but I wanted to do a first impressions video, and I didn't have the time to yet, so I had to wait until I had the time to do one, and I'm so excited to use it, so I don't know if it's gonna be the right color. But if it's not, that's okay. Let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on, you know, the coverage it gives, the way it feels, things like that. And if it's the wrong color, I can always take it back and exchange it for the right color. So let's get started. It's super liquidy, like, can you hear that? It's like straight up water. So this has been compared to the Giorgio Armani Maestro foundation, which is really expensive. I think it's like $70–80. And this is supposed to be very similar to it, and L'Oreal and Giorgio Armani are owned by the same company. So, you know, it very well could be a very good dupe for it. So we will get started. So I've been reading up on it to see what the best way to apply it is, and I've heard that your hands are the best way to apply it. So we're gonna apply with my hands. I'm not really the biggest fan of applying foundations with hands, but whatever. So, and the color is 324 Buff Beige, and I got mine from Target. So, the one thing I don't like about it already is that it's like there's no pump or anything, so like this could get really messy, so I'm just gonna put like a Kleenex underneath my hand just in case it falls. So let's see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's see if you can, there. Okay, so I'm just going to, it's like going through my fingers. Oh my god, this is so messy. I'm just going to apply it. Oh wow, you know what? It like instantly does feel like powder. It's very smooth. It just like glides on. Oh my god, it's like all over my band-aid. I'm gonna have to change my band-aid. I think I might have put on too much but it's so smooth that it literally glides like silk onto your skin. It's like the craziest thing. Okay, so we've learned that a little goes a long way, because I feel like I didn't put that much on my hands. Like maybe a little much, but I've got like tons left over. It's all right with the color match. I just need to bring it down onto my neck. It's like stuck on my fingers on the sides. I would probably opt for maybe like a shade lighter, and so then I can use like bronzer or something if I need to darken it. But honestly, oh my gosh, it's still like everywhere. Honestly though, it's not the worst color match. It's messy though. It's literally like I'm like taking it off my fingers. Okay, so this is it on my skin. It's not a full coverage foundation by any means, but I feel like it could be buildable. It's very, very light. I can't even, sorry, there's like a mirror behind me and I'm just trying to, because sometimes it's different when you look in the viewfinder than when you look in the mirror. It's very light. I like can't even feel it. Let's see if it is buildable. Like, so if I wanted to build it up in certain spots, like here, I haven't, and I like a little bit more there. And I feel like my cheek is just kind of weird. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. It's kind of weird when you put it on. It like almost feels like you're rubbing oil on your face because it's so smooth. but then it just, when you continue to rub it, and when you're using your fingers, be careful to rub very lightly. Like, it might look like I'm rubbing hard, but I'm not. Yeah, because you don't want to like stretch your skin. Okay, so it's buildable, I'd say, but still not like a heavy coverage foundation. I feel like this would be a good foundation for maybe like a really hot summer day, even though summer's almost over, or maybe like a day at the beach if you don't feel comfortable without going with any foundation on. If you just kind of want to have like a light foundation on, then I would definitely recommend this for that. Or if you just don't really like wearing foundation, or you don't really need a lot of foundation or like a heavy coverage foundation, then this foundation would probably be great for you. I'll come back in a few hours and see how it's held up, because generally I can tell right away if a foundation's not going to work with me. Within probably about 3 hours, it will start to separate from my skin and just, or like crease into the lines in my face, and just like it doesn't look right. So we'll see how this one holds up. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay, so it's been 4 hours since I've had this on, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed. It is getting a little bit shiny on my forehead, but like not really a big deal. If you have like blotting papers or maybe like a matte powder, you can just carry in your purse or something and just quickly on like the oily spots. But other than that, like it's come off a bit around my mouth, and I guess not really anywhere else. The one thing I love, if you guys know me, you know I've had this issue. I have really deep smile lines, I think that's what they're called, and every foundation, like ever, except for the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and this one, have, like, normally they seep in, except for those two. These, the Giorgio Armani and the L'Oreal one, haven't seeped into my smile lines, which is really nice. So that's like a huge plus for me. If you have fine lines, or even like not fine lines, if you just have lines on your face that makeup normally seeps into, then you won't have that issue with this one. This is definitely a daytime foundation because it's not really very heavy coverage unless you want to go in with concealer and stuff like that. But other than that, it's really held up. I'm pretty surprised because since it is so sheer, I thought it was basically just gonna like fade away into my skin, and that was that. But it's actually really nice still. So I give this, let's say out of 10, maybe like a 7. It's not like my favorite foundation, but I think this is great for like I said, beach days, or days when you don't, like, you can do your makeup again later that night if you have to, but if you're just kind of like running around during the day and just want to like throw on some makeup but you don't feel like wearing like a full face of makeup, then this would be great for that. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked my first impressions video. Sorry if it was kind of like all over the place. Like I said, I've never done one of these before, so I kind of like confused as to like what really to do. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys try it out. I don't know if I said where I got it from. I got mine from Target, but I've seen them at Walmart and Shoppers. I'm not familiar with like where it is in the States. I'm sure it's at like CVS and Walgreens as well, because it is a drugstore foundation, so it's probably everywhere that they sell drugstore foundations at. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you.